Hi my friend, how are you? Welcome to Joystick. In this video of Joystick, we are going to solve the longest repeating subsequence problem using dynamic programming. Let's see what the problem statement of the longest repeating subsequence has to say. There is a string given to you and the string is AAYFYCSS. So the thing which is given to you is a string. We need to find out the longest repeating subsequence from this string. Now the longest repeating subsequence which is going to come out of this string is AYS. So we need to design an algorithm to find AYS, which is the longest repeating subsequence from this string. Now how AYS is the longest repeating subsequence? So let's find out what it has to say. So you can see that AYS is repeating because no two same characters have the same index. So the point is that you can see that we have A, Y, S. This is the first instance, and we also have A, then Y, then S. This is the second instance. So there are two instances of this string AYS, and hence this is the longest repeating subsequence. So one condition that you need to keep in mind is that no two same characters must have the same index. That means, as you can see, that since AYS is a longest repeating subsequence, hence the next string, hence the next instance of AYS, which is this AY and S, must not have the same index. So as you can see, the indexes of these two A's are different. The indexes of these two S are different, and the indexes of these two Y's are different. This is how you are going to find the longest repeating subsequence. Now let's switch to our framework where we are going to design the algorithm using dynamic programming technique to find the longest repeating subsequence. If you are new to my channel and watching this video for the first time, then I recommend you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, because that way you will get notified whenever I release new videos on dynamic programming and you don't miss out on any of the learning. Now let's switch to the framework. So this is our framework where we are going to solve the longest repeating subsequence problem using dynamic programming technique, and we draw the inspiration to solve this problem from longest common subsequence. All right, so that problem is that we are given two strings and we need to find out the common subsequence between those two strings. Here we need to find out the longest repeating subsequence. Now since we are drawing the inspiration from the longest common subsequence problem, hence I am going to make one more instance of this string. Okay, and that instance is going to form the rows of my matrix, and the first instance is going to form the columns of this matrix. Why I did so? Because we have to find one more subsequence. One more subsequence, that means we have already AYS as one subsequence and we need to find another copy of it. That's why it would be easier if we did that using one more instance of the same string. Hence, one string goes into the rows and another string goes into the columns. Now I have filled the 0th row and the 0th column with zeros. That I have done to facilitate the algorithm, and it will be clear to you as we proceed in the problem. I will tell you definitely why I have done so. But right now we are going to start from here. Now you have to remember one condition, that no two same characters must have the same index. We are going to start from this cell. All right. So we are going to compare this A with this A. Now we can see that this A and this A belong to the same index. Hence, there can't be any repeating subsequence here in this subproblem. So the answer here, the solution here, or the value in this cell is going to be 0. Moving to this cell. Now we compare this A with this A. So they both match. And one more thing, that this A doesn't, the index of this A doesn't match with the index of this A. So this satisfies my condition. Hence, what I am going to do, I have got my first repeating subsequence or the first character of my repeating subsequence. That means I am going to put the value here as 1. So if we have this problem like we have two A's, then the longest repeating subsequence is 1. Okay. Now we move to this cell. Now this A doesn't match with this Y. Okay, so if we consider this a problem, still we have the longest repeating subsequence as 1. So I am going to put 1 over here. So in this first row, I am going by the common sense just to make you settle down with the problem. And then from here, I'll tell you how the algorithm is going to put the values in these cells. Here, as you can see, A doesn't match with E, so it's going to be 1. Similarly, 1 is going to come in each of these cells. Alright, now let's move here. Okay, now this A, let's match this A with this A. So the values match, but the index doesn't match. So it satisfies our condition. Hence, I am going to put 1 over here. That means from this perspective, from this string's perspective, if I have AA, then I have 1 as the longest repeating subsequence. Think like that. Coming over here, let's match this A with this A. Now, both the characters are same, but their indexes are also same. Hence, I am going to take the maximum of either this value or this value, and I am going to put the value which is maximum out of these two cells. So it is going to be 1. Alright, now let's come over here. So we have A, let's match A with Y. So they don't match. Okay, that means we'll have to take the maximum values out, we'll have to take the maximum value out of these two cells. So the maximum value is going to come out as 1. I will be putting 1 over here. Now, I am sure you are wondering why I have done so. Okay, why I am taking the maximum values out of these two cells. So let's open this subproblem and you will understand why I did so. Now, here our subproblem is we are striving to find the value of this cell. Now, let's see the problems, the subproblems that are at our hand. So I considered this subproblem and this subproblem, and I went for the maximum value. Maximum value I went for because we are searching for the longest repeating subsequence. So when we have longest in our question, the term longest in our question, then we are going to look for the maximum. Now, why I am considering this value and this value? So let's find that out. So let's open the subproblem of this cell. So what the subproblem is, it is going to be A and Y and A. Alright. And what is this subproblem? This subproblem says I have AA and AA. Okay. Now the longest repeating subsequence over here is 1. And the longest repeating subsequence over here is 1. Now, the next cell which is in our question, okay, can be formed. Okay, so this actually is the solution of the subproblem A, Y and A and A. Now, there is nothing over here, there is no character over here which is satisfying our condition. So our condition is that the two characters have to be the same, but their indexes must not match. Okay, so let's say if I add A over here or if I add y over here, I am going to get this subproblem in both these cases. You're seeing that? This is the magic of dynamic programming that I want you to learn. Okay, let's do it once more. The problem was AA and AA, which is this cell, and one of the subproblems was AAY and A, which was this cell. So if I add A to it, then I get this subproblem, which I am looking the value of. And if I add Y over here, then again I get this subproblem, okay, the value for which I am searching. Hence, if we have got the longest repeating subsequence of this problem and the longest repeating subsequence of this subproblem, then choosing the maximum out of them will give me the longest repeating subsequence of my final subproblem. I'm sure you have understood it now. Alright, so now when the algorithm is going to start from here, it is going to look for the value. When it wants to calculate, let's say, the value of this cell, it is going to look for the maximum value out of these two cells. Hence, I gave 0th row and I set it as 0. Alright, while calculating this cell's value, it is going to look for the maximum value between these two cells. Hence, the 0th column. So it is to facilitate the algorithm. I'm sure you understood it. So let's move further with our solution. Alright, now let's calculate the value of this cell. So since A doesn't match with E, it is going to be the maximum value out of these two cells, and it is going to be 1. Now it is also going to be 1 for all these values, for all these cells, because A doesn't match with any of these characters. Let's move to this character. Now Y doesn't match with A, so I'm going to choose the maximum value out of these two cells, and it's going to give me 1. Alright, now let's check the value of this cell. So Y doesn't match with A, so it is again going to be 1. Now over here, Y matches with Y, but their indexes also match. So this defies my condition. So what happens? We are again going to choose the maximum value out of these two cells and put 1 over here. Okay. Now let's match this Y with this E. Doesn't match, so I'm going to get 1 here as the answer. Now this Y matches with this Y and their indexes don't match as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go diagonally 1 cell back, and whatever the value I have here, which is 1 in this case, I'm going to add 1 to it. So this is going to give me 2. Now again, if you are wondering why I did so, let's examine it in detail. So I went back. That means I looked at this subproblem A, Y, E and A. So here, let's say the longest repeating subsequence is 1, okay, and it is 1. Now the subproblem which I am targeting, or the value of which I am searching, is going to be A, Y, E, Y and A, Y. Take a look here. So this Y is going to be matching with this Y for our condition. That means we are getting 1 more character which will be adding to our longest repeating subsequence. Okay, so now when I have expanded the subproblem, it is quite clear. Then when I'm getting 1 more candidate for my longest repeating subsequence, I have to go to the previous subproblem and add 1 to it, and that's what we are doing. And that previous subproblem is always going to be found, okay, diagonally backward. That's why we are doing it. When we are choosing the maximum value, at that time we are just pushing our longest repeating subsequence ahead. that time we are not getting any more candidate, one more candidate. That's why we look at two odd subproblems and just take the maximum longest repeating subsequence out of those two, and we move our counter ahead. So this is the difference between the two. When you are going to expand these subproblems, you will understand, you will notice the difference more clearly. Let's move ahead with our solution. Over here, y doesn't match with c. So we are going to take a look at the maximum value out of these two cells, and it is going to be 2. So I put 2 over here. Okay, y doesn't match with s. So we are going to find the maximum value, which is going to come out as 2. Similarly, 2 will be the value here. Now let's move to this cell. So E doesn't match with A. So it's going to be 0 and 1. What is maximum? 1 is maximum. Over here, E doesn't match with A. So 1 is again going to be maximum. Over here, E doesn't match with Y. So 1 is going to be maximum. Now over here, E matches with E, but as you can see, their indexes are same. Hence, we are going to take the maximum value again out of these two values. So it's going to be 1. E doesn't match with Y. So what is the maximum value? It's 2. Similarly, 2 is going to be the maximum value in these cells also, because E doesn't match with any of these cells. Let's check it over here. So Y doesn't match with A. So this is going to be 1. Y doesn't match with A again. So this is going to be 1 again. And here Y matches with Y, and their indexes are also different. So it's going to go one step back diagonally and add 1 to this value. So this is going to give me 2. Now over here, Y doesn't match with E. So maximum value out of these two, this is going to give me 2. Over here, Y matches with Y, but their indexes also match. So that doesn't satisfy my condition. Hence, I'm going to look for the maximum value. So it is going to be 2. Similarly, 2 is going to be the maximum value over here as well. Let's come here. So it's going to be, let's quickly fill this row. It is going to be 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2. Over here, C matches with C, but their indexes are also same. So it's going to be 2. 2 over here and 2 over here. Over here, S doesn't match with A. So I'm going to get 1. I'm going to get 1 over here. I'm going to get 2, then 2, then 2, 2. And over here, as S matches with S, but their indexes also match. So I'm going to get 2. Over here, S doesn't match with S. Over here, S matches with S, but their indexes don't match. Hence, I'm going to get my third candidate. So it is going to, we are going to go one step diagonally back and add 1 to it. So I'm going to get 3. And the value of this cell is going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now this S matches with this S and their indexes are not same. Hence I'm going to go again one step diagonally backward. I get 2. I add 1 to it. I'll get 3 over here. Now this S matches with this S, but their indexes are also same. So I'm going to look for the maximum value, which is 3, and I am going to get 3 as the answer. Now this cell is going to give me my longest repeating subsequence. So the length of the longest repeating subsequence from this string AAY, EY, CSS is going to be 3. Now let's check the algorithm of this dynamic programming solution. So here is the algorithm. If stri is equal to strj and the indexes are not same, then mij is going to be 1 plus mi minus 1 j minus 1. That means the cell which is diagonally backward else Mij is going to be maximum of Mi minus 1j or Mij minus 1. That means the cell at the top and the cell to the left. With this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you learned from this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I look forward to help you very much with algorithms and programming. Do give it a thumbs up. Whatever your doubts are, you are welcome to put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer them within 24 hours. Thank you and goodbye.